Welcome back. So now that we have talked about basics of HTML, it's time to get started with CSS. So while HTML forms the basic structure of any web page, it is not a preferable language to style those attributes. For these purposes, we use CSS. So CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheets. What this basically means is that we can create CSS files or so-called sheets in which you will define various attributes for styling your HTML elements such as font color or font size, etc. And then you can use these files across various web pages without the need of repetition in each and every HTML file. So for example, if I am going to use an attribute to style my heading tag in HTML without the use of CSS. So if I have 5 files for my project, then I will have to repeat the entire code or the attribute of that tag 5 times, each time for each file. But this is where CSS comes in and saves a lot of work. In CSS, you can just define a single property along with the tag or the element to which you want it to be applied, and then store it in a single CSS file. Then you can embed that file into various HTML files, and all those properties will automatically arrive in those HTML files. So yes, CSS is more preferred for styling your attributes than HTML. Now let's talk about basic syntax of how the CSS file is written. Now first of all, we have a selector. What this does is that it tells the browser which element is to be styled. For example, if I want to apply some properties to my h1 attribute or the heading tag, so this will inform the browser that all the attributes within these parentheses is to be applied to the h1 tag in my HTML document. Next, within the parentheses, I can specify various properties or declarations. Now each of this declaration will have a property and a value. So for example, if I want to change the color of my font, so here the color is the property which I want to change, for example to blue. So I will write color colon and then blue, where blue is the value of that property, and then I will end this whole declaration by using semicolon, and finally this will get closed with a matching parentheses. Now we can also define multiple attributes within a single parenthesis for a tag. So for example, if I want to change the font color and also simultaneously I want to change the font size or even the font family, so I can do all of this at once using just one selector. So this is one of the greatest powers which we have in our CSS files. So we will be digging into some more in our next video. So make sure you subscribe my channel and keep looking for the next one.